We have our
Love.
next instructor
Oh,
waiting patiently,
that's what she's
Dom.
thinking, idiots.
Yeah. Yeah, we've known this lady for quite some years now as well. We loved working with her all the time. Her name is Amanda Armstrong, and she's doing a course on Disney Princess Party. Disney princesses knows how to party. Learn some great air-filled decor options to create an all-inclusive Disney princess party.
So we want a warm Q corner welcome from
Huge
Amanda.
Q corner welcome to Amanda
So
Armstrong.
let's see it in the chat. The big smiles, please, people.
Hi, everybody.
So we are going to pass you over because we still have our audio problem, but we'll pass you over because the audience can hear you. We can't because, you know,
Okay,
that'll be
here
too
you go
easy.
in the very capable
Are we
hands
there?
of Amanda Armstrong. Okay,
So here we
enjoy.
go.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Okay, Keith, I'm going to have to turn you off here. Okay, okay, that works. Good morning. Well, let's see, 2:47 for me. I got a delay on my anyway. So glad to be here, and I just really want to thank Dom and Keith and Qualatex and Sue and Eve and everybody at Pioneer for putting this on because I think it's a great way to kind of keep ourselves. Oh, hold on a second. I'm yeah, I'm gonna be listening to myself for a while. Anyway, everybody, I appreciate it. I'm going to be doing a class on Disney princesses and some designs that I've come up with. And of course, you gotta have the Mickey ears. These are the latest and greatest Mickey balloon ears, only available at Disneyland, which is unfortunately closed probably for a while. But I know we'll all get through this, and I appreciate everybody, and I hope just big virtual hugs because we all need it, and we're all here, and we're gonna survive, and this is gonna be great. All right, let's get down to it. First off, oh, challenge. So I said to, let's see, who was it? I said on my chat that I was going to challenge, who was it? Dante. Okay. Opening your balloon bags. His idea is awesome. I think that's a fantastic idea. I've been doing something pretty similar to that for years, and I'm going to show you why. All right. Here's the challenge. So you take the hole and you take it with your fingers and you pull it open. Okay. So you make a nice wide opening. All right. Then with that, instead of cutting it or needing cutting, take all the air out and pull it out and do this. Voila. Then we tie it. It doesn't work as well with a bigger bag, but we got it. Look. Look at there. Woohoo. All right. And the reason that I do that is I don't want to destroy my bags, right? And the reason I don't want to destroy my bags is because I use Dobies for weights. Okay, these are called Dobies. They come in 3x3, 2x2s, and you get them at local hardware stores for most people, I guess, in the United States. I'm not sure about other places, but these are meant for construction workers, and they put rebar in here, and then they connect it, and then put it in the ground and pour the cement. But anyway, for us, we do our weights. We make all of our weights like this. And we fold one of these prongs. There's 2 prongs on there, one direction, and another prong, another, and twist. Okay, it gives us a great anchoring point. And with that, and this is why I need my bags in a full container, because we recycle all of our qualatex bags. All of our weights look like this. Okay, we just take it, cut it off, tweet, and voila. We have a nice cover for our concrete so that it doesn't tear our foil. And we take a nice pretty foil wrap, place it in the center, and just pull up. Okay, kind of fluff and pull and fluff and pull, fluff and pull, just like that. Bring it down to the base, just underneath where we had made the loops, and we take a half of a 260 or ribbon or whatever you want, and I have it in my one hand. I'm holding it in one hand, and I'm wrapping it very nice and tight with the other. Okay, go around a couple times, then tie a knot and a knot, and there we go. Voila, a nice pretty wrap weight. And I like to fluff it up a little bit. I just grab the center and grab a crease and pull. If you snip, pull. Okay, snip, pull, and snip, pull. Right, I like mine a little bit tighter. You can also double wrap it. Shoot, I think well. Unfortunately, Dom, I know you guys can't hear me, but I think my my internet's frozen. And then with that, you just fluff, and voila, a nice, pretty wrapped weight. And you have the hooks right here, the iron prongs right here to tie and attach your ribbon to. Right? You can make it double. You can put another layer on it to make a nice, pretty centerpiece base. It's perfect. All right. That's why I need my qualatex back. Anyway, let's get started. Okay. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do a little photo op for a princess party. And we're going to make a centerpiece and do a little table covers or table place settings. Anyway, so we're going to work with foam board just for a little bit. It's not that bad. There's other ways of doing this as well. You can take a large piece of poster board, but it has to be quite large, which there's a couple of reasons why I like to use foam board, because when it's stiffer and it gives me it's a little bit of leeway, and it's sturdy too, and you can store them, and you can make them up ahead of time, because princess castles are always very popular. But with that, okay, so we're going to take a piece of foam board, and it has to be at least 40 inches wide, preferably. Oops. Sorry. I thought that was Dom or Keith. Anyway, it has to be 40 inches wide. And with that, we are going to measure 40 inches pretty close. And I'm going to show you. I already have this marked. You're going to mark it at 40. Okay, so here's about 40. Let me lock that. 40 inches. You're going to mark it here, and I'm all the way to my edge of my foam board. All right. And with 40 inches, you also want to mark the center point halfway through. So it's 20 inches. So come down into the center and kind of just make a little line. Right, I'm going to show you guys this in a second. Okay, I already did this part, but I wanted to show you why. So here's your center point, and then here's from here to here is your 40 inches. I don't know if you can see that pretty well. And I could probably get closer too. All right, with that, I'm going to show you an easy way of you need to make a semicircle. All right, and with that, you take yourself a Sharpie or something, pen, doesn't matter, just a writing utensil. I like Sharpie. And the good thing about Sharpies is if you're using foam board, it really doesn't kind of show, but if you'll see for a little bit later, I'll explain to you why. Anyway, tie a knot around and tie a nice tight knot. And to keep it from slipping, you want to put a little piece of tape on it so it doesn't slip. All right, and then got my little tool case here. All right, so take your Sharpie. You're gonna take a pen. Oh, hold on a sec. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay. So sorry, my phone's on. So you're going to take the ribbon. It's gonna be hard to see here. What I want to do is to take the ribbon. I hope everybody can see this. And you're going to go down to your edge. All right. And there's my thumb is at the halfway mark right there. And I'm down here. It's hard to do it when I'm holding it up as well. But when you're down on the table, it's easier. And then go ahead and put a pin through it. All right. I'm putting a pin all the way through because it keeps it stable. And I'm actually going to butt this pin up against the table so it doesn't move. All right, I'm going to hold it. And here's my pin. And then you're going to, actually it needs to be over a little bit more. Which I want to do. I'm using a ribbon that's not like balloon ribbon or poly. It's a fabric because what happens is it'll tear if you use that type. I've used it before, but for this case, it doesn't work because you have to hold this pin and you're going to just do this. Okay. Sorry. One more time. See the ribbons pivot with your pen. All right. And that makes it's going to be a little bit off from what I did prior to. It makes your semicircle. Okay. Oh, I got to figure out which direction I'm going here. All right. Okay, with that, foam board is really easy to work with and cut. It's sturdy. You can make props with it. There's lots of things you can do with it, and balloons obviously are the definite add-on. But you'll see. We'll get to the balloons. Then you're gonna take your X-Acto knife and cut your semicircle. I'm pretty good at it. If you go slow, you'll be fine. Okay, I'm putting weight on board. Okay, now what I did is I just scored it. And we're gonna do that again a little bit later. So if you score it and you go back again, and I'm putting pressure on here, and you always want to pull towards you, okay? Or in this case, I can do it this way, and if you go into the same groove, there, right? Nice clean cut. Cool. Scraps. Get a nice semicircle. You can do this if you want to do a full circle. You just have to have a full sheet of foam board, which is 96 by 48 is a full sheet. You can get them at a lot of supply stores. Anyway, so we're also going to mark about approximately 7 inches on this one. Okay, I know it's curved and it's going to be just a hair off, but you're going to try to go off to the edge. And then I guess I could use a different pen. And you're going to mark every 7 inches. Okay, I had a conversion sheet too for you guys. All right, let's see, 40 inches, which is the diameter, yes. And that's 101.60 centimeters. And every 7 inches is 17.78 centimeters. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be totally exact. So you guys, you'll figure out once you start playing with it that what kind of works and what doesn't. But you want to try and make them even spacing. Okay, I'm going every 7 inches. Okay, I got to get another pen. Okay, it's gonna be a hair off, but I made one a little bit better. Let me regular pen here. Okay, and with that, sorry, let me show you this. I know nobody can talk to me. These are my marks, just so you can see them a little bit better. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, so they're evenly spaced out for the most part. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to draw a line from here to the center point, which is the reason why you wanted to make your center point. And we're going to do that all the way through. Get a nice long ruler. Like I said, it doesn't have to be totally exact. It's pretty forgiving. And for me, I don't usually mark it, but I need to show you what we're going through here. It's kind of weird that I can't hear anything, but I'm good. I guess other than my voice. I sure hope everybody's doing well and everybody's healthy. Okay. I'm just going from my tick mark here to the center of my board. All right, good, pretty close. Okay, we're gonna have to cut now. So this is what it should look like. All right, you can make bigger. You can make bigger slices if you want to. It doesn't have to be so tight. You can make ones, and like I say, once you start playing with it, you'll get an idea of what you like the best. I kind of like them smaller because it's more versatile, and I can adjust it better. So with that, we're going to take the ruler and follow this line with your X-Acto knife. All right. I just always make sure that you have a nice fresh blade on your X-Acto knife. If it starts to catch on your foam board and tear your foam board, it means you don't have a nice sharp edge. So you want to get rid of, get a fresh blade on there going. So we're not going to cut all the way through. We're just going to score it, and we're not going to go back over it again and Just go all the way to the center. I may need to, after this, hold on a second. I'm not going all the way through the foam board. I'm just going to the top edge of it, and I'm going to snap this off. Or actually, I have a new blade. My ruler, if you use a ruler, it's best because it helps guide you. I got off on that. I don't usually do it this way. You're supposed to pull towards you, which gives you more leverage here. Make sure you hold down your ruler there. Hey, Steve Jones, I really enjoyed your class. And the best part was I didn't have to hear you. We're good friends. I'm just kidding, Steve. Actually, I've been watching a lot of the classes, and they are absolutely fantastic. I've gotten a lot of tips off of everybody, and that's what it's all about, right? Okay, so with that, that's what we're going to be doing. We scored all of the edges, and you can't see that. So you want to hold on to the center, and let me see, I'm going to have to do it from this side. And you're just going to snap it, okay? Snap it, and it'll crack. You'll hear the crack, but you won't, it's not going all the way through, all right? I'm kind of holding the center, snap, crackle, pop. All right, see? Now we have a nice board. And this is the reason I like to make mine more narrow instead of the big pieces, is because I can adjust it, all right? You can create a turret that's the size, or if you want, you can move in with one of the panels like this and make it smaller. So you can adjust the size of your turret, and it's really easy. You can go in twice if you want, all right? And it's okay if it's overlapping and it's not, you know, all adjusted. So you can make it tall and small. It's adjustable. But with that, okay, I already got one prepped here. So what we're going to do is, actually, sorry, I needed that. Okay, so with this one, the size that I'm going to be working with for our column is going to be, we're going to go in 2 times. So I'm taking 2 panels and going in twice, all right? This one's a little bit off, so I'm going to use this one. And then once I go in twice, just put a piece of tape. Well, actually, I don't want the tape. This one's going to be used. So I have a couple of glue dashes, which I use a lot of. And if you just put them here and here, you are good to go. Okay. Voila. So it stays nice and put, right? Okay. So here's a turret. You're gonna need to make 2 of them. And we are done with this. This, and this. Okay. So we're going to have some 9-inch hearts. These are great to use, especially for this, for covering. Oh, so with foam board, I guess you have so many different looks, and it's clean. It's cool. You can't really see the marker because you've just cut it on the edge. So you can spray paint this if you want. You can cover it with foil. You can cover it with cracked ice, whatever you want. But for our purposes, we're going to be using the 9-inch hearts. All right. And with that, where do I have this ready? You're going to want to make. I use Scotch tape. This is the Scotch packaging tape. It's ultra clear and it's perfect for all purposes. And it's very strong. This is really the only stuff I use, and I think I can't remember who mentioned it. One of the instructors was talking about don't go cheap. Don't go cheap with your Scotch tape. Get the more expensive one, and he's so true. He's so right because anyway. So with that, we're going to kind of come off the edge a little bit. All right, I'm going to show you in a second. You want it just off the edge, but you want it enough so it's going to kind of cover the bottom of it. All right, we're going to be covering it all over. And then just get a piece of tape there. And at least with the bottom layer, you should tape it. All right, tape this edge down, and as you go, I'm going to try and do it backwards here. All right. You can see that they're even for the most part. There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect. Tape this side down. Okay. You'll see a reason why. I'm not gonna lick my fingers like I normally would. And yeah. Okay, I'm going right off the edge, probably about 2 or 3 inches. And tape. Okay. Tape. It goes pretty quickly here. Once you start getting the rhythm. Maybe going a little faster than I should, but good. Of course, you can use any color you want. I was kind of limited to what I had in stock. I do have a lot of stock, so that's a plus. Let's see. I would actually have kind of preferred this to be light pink, but that didn't happen. So we are going with magenta. All right, almost done here. See, this is kind of why you want to tape these down a little bit, at least right here. With this one, let me grab my glue dashes. Awesome. I think you can see that. The last one, because you may be able to see it, just go ahead and tape it on the back side. Oh, happy birthday, Sue! Happy birthday! How fun. All right. So with that, we're gonna have to have more tape. You only need like a little, maybe 2-inch square like that. I love this little work table. I got it from a store that was going out of business years ago, but it rolls and it keeps a lot of stuff. My foam board table too, because it's all cut up and stuff, but it works. All right, so next layer, like that. All right, you're gonna overlap it, but go off center. So here's the two, and then you're gonna put it all in the center there. And actually, yeah, it's okay if it's off a little bit. Go down and kind of off center. You can see it covering, getting all covered. And oh, I have to do a shout out. Hi, Rosie. Are you watching? Hi. She's the best. She says, I'm not going to stay up till 2:30. I'm sure, right, Rosie? Yeah. Yes, it's actually it's 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. here in California. I am in California. Take that. All my leftovers here. Oh, sorry guys, I can't hear you or see your comments, so unfortunately I'll have to catch on the flip side. I think he said that we could, I could look afterwards. So if you have any questions, that you can either send them to me or I'll see them and then I can respond to you guys on your Facebook. All right, almost done. Look at that. And then last one, you actually just have to do that. And we're going to be using our glue dashes for that. So put them on the edge. And we only need 2. Voila. I'm going to overlap it like that, just so it gets covered. And leave your tail up. All right. So one side goes one way. Flip it around. And we're going to make sure that it's covering everything. Kind of go up. You want to look at it. Off. See? That's good. I might have a little white there. Okay. Right. Voila. There it is. If you need to, oh, here, it kind of pops up here. You'll see. So take a couple more glue dashes on this side. And fold it down and fold it on. See, this is great. Oh, I missed a spot. Actually, that'll be my backside, right? This little spot, but you can put another one there if you want as well. This is great for mermaids, mermaid tails, this kind of covering and stuff like that. It's really a great technique for that. All right, we're gonna come cut it off. I didn't make a flag for the top, but it's nice to add a little bit of extra. You can add a flag, and if you do that, what you want to do in this case is cut a hole actually in your foam board. All right, and make a hole. Okay, you're gonna make a hole in the top, and then what you can do is put either foam board flag or even you can make yourself a balloon flag and put it on the pole, and you can just slide the like take aluminum rod and attach your flag to the aluminum rod like this, and then just slide it down into the hole, and it actually goes down the pole as well. So, all right, here's our second one. I'm gonna put that aside for now. All right, we're gonna get to making our columns. It's just fairly simple. I have these are at it's a 5-pack. I like to do 5-packs because they look round. They look more like a turret, or column, or a turret, or castle in that case. And let's see. Sorry, I have to look to see what the sizing is on that. So I have a 5-pack. This size is a 7-inch purple chrome at 0.3 on my machine. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit different for everybody's machine, but or whatever you want to do. Assume it's probably, this is a 7-inch, so it's probably downsized to about 5-inch. All right. So we're just going to cover our bases. If I have time, I'll show you how we do our temporary bases here. Oh, I wanted to show you this. Sorry about that. So when we do our structure, and let me get this. Okay. These are tent connectors. Okay. It's made for the event industry, and they come in all sorts of shapes, sizes, and other options, I guess. You got to kind of look up tent connectors. It's for they call them portable tents or whatever. So anyway, so this is a 90-degree angle connector, and it actually goes through. There's a hole through here, and then it stops on this end. Okay, this is welded, so it's a 90-degree. But they also have 90 degrees where it actually cuts off here, and it ends here, and it ends here. So when you put your poles in, and it's great for like the top part. So you just slide it on. And the reason we use them, here, I have it in my hand. So it ends here and it ends here. All right, so it's a 90-degree. We also use, these are foot pads, or we call them flanges, but they're called tent foot pads. They come in 3/4 inch, they come in 1/2 inch. You just have to make sure that you have the correct size for the poles that you use. This is conduit here. We cut most of our conduit about 6.5, and to do an 8-foot column with a topper, with a 3-foot topper on it. So anyway, this pole happens to be 7.25. Okay. And the reason why it's a little taller is because we want the turrets to stay stable and land right on top of the pole, and that holds it hold it together. Anyway, so we're going to use another connector for a centerpiece as well. It's a T connector. They have them as T connectors as well, like that, obviously. And I'll show you that too. But anyway, so we're going to get on with this. I've measured it from here. This is, let's see, 30 inches, 30 1/4 inches. Okay. And I marked it to where my flange is, because you're going to want to do that to the same on the other side as well. You're going to want to mark it 30 inches, 30 1/4 inch. Sorry guys, I didn't convert that to centimeters, and I know America's kind of backwards on that, but there you have it. So then both of these are even, and you know it's totally straight. You can also get a level and do it. That's what's great about these. I know a lot of people use PVC. It's easy, cheap. These are really pretty cheap too. These only run about $1.95, $2 wholesale. So it is still pretty cheap. But the reason why I use them is because they're adjustable. All right, I can go up, down, anywhere you want, really quick, really easy. I can do it with the balloons on it. We can take it apart and still do it. I've already marked it here, so I know where I want it, and then all you have to do is just sit and tighten it. Same with this. Earlier I had to extend it a little bit, so all I had to do was undo the flange and kind of extend the pole a little bit, because you just need to get big enough screws to be able to catch the pole. Okay, we're gonna do this on this side. Yes. This is a smaller. This is about a 5-inch. This is about a 3-inch. 7. Oh, sorry guys. I'm just noticing that. I gotta move that. Okay. This is about a 7-inch, a 5-inch, and a approximately 3-inch. I like to use 5 packs. Oh yeah. Okay. We're putting 3 5-packs on. Okay, 3 5-packs on the bottom, and only 2 on the top. Don't be difficult. All right. All right. Okay. So we got that. And next, all right. Sorry if I go out of frame for a second. Everything's kind of all over the place. Okay, so we're going to take our rose gold star points. These are the 20-inch star points. And we're just going to tie them together. What you want to make sure is that the tags or the barcodes are on the same side. And unfortunately, in a couple of them, I wasn't paying attention and I didn't do it, and I didn't want to undo them. So sorry if they show a little bit. But the easiest one is the one with the valve to tie, okay, because it's just easier. Okay, so the tags are facing this direction, so you're going to want to tie this base one as well. It's a little harder, but it's okay. So pull on your tail, and you can do, okay, for the people who have arthritis, which is, yeah, I'm getting there. Yay. Anyway, and you can just tie it once, and then if you want, take a piece of tape just so that they don't undo themselves if you can't get that second knot in there, but ultimately you want to really do the second knot, and just kind of tape them back. You're going to want to do that anyway to hide the tails. Take the next one, valve, find your valve and barcode, and put them on the same side, all right? But this one's just going to tie into this. Use the longest tail to tie. Just kind of like when you do your 260s. Go once, and twice, and there we go. All right. Ah, where did I go? There we go. I think I'm good until 4:15. I know Keith and Dom can't hear me, but I think we started a little bit late. And then, so find your tags or your barcodes and pull. It's okay to pull them in. You know, it's not going to hurt it. Okay. It takes a little bit of time. And I'm going to tape this because I can't get the second one in. Actually, this is too big of a piece of a tape. You shouldn't. But that's why you use the clear Scotch tape. You're going to tie 3 together. This one a little on the harder side because it's the last one. Gonna get a little bit of tape. I'm doing the back side. All right. So you now have your squares. You kind of want to tape. I don't have tape. Sorry. Just because you can't see me doesn't mean I'm not here. Right? I'm taping these back down, these tails. Gonna get rid of that one. I'll show you that one. All right. So I have a nice clean 3-pack star point. Gonna need my ladder for this one, just because I'm short. All right, then we're just gonna slide it over. Okay. And do it on both sides. And you need, like I said, sorry I didn't tape back all the tails. You're going to need 5. See, that one has, you can see my barcode. Same with the other side. And sorry, one of them kind of deflated. I didn't have enough, so I'm just going to have to keep it. Actually, we'll put it on the top. Because we can kind of make it disappear when it's on the top. There we go. Okay, so we have 5. Maybe I'll do that. The barcode's going to show, but we're good. All right. So next, just made these are 7-inch chromes, size to about a 0.3. Right. And we are going to place those in there. Kind of a little forgiving, but I want this over. Actually, this can go over the flange or the connector. So our pattern's going to be, you can do this organic if you want. I decided I didn't want, I don't know, did you get any organic? You probably needed a class on organic, I think. Might have missed that. Let's see. We're going to go blocks of color. We're going to do blocks. It's funny, nobody's out at 4 o'clock in the morning here. If you need it tighter, you can just double twist it. Like that. Then push it into place. Packing is key, so when you're on a job site, you want to make sure that the same person packs if they start a project. I mean, you can have different people packing different decor designs, but but you kind of want to keep the same person on the same project all the time because everybody packs a little bit differently. And you can usually tell when somebody stops and another person takes over. So it's always good to have them packing the same design. Guess I could stand up. I usually don't wear belts for this reason, but like this, you can either tie it I love my high float bags. They're awesome. I also use queen size mattress bags for the larger decor. It's I think it's a 4 millimeter. No, I'm sorry. It might be a 2 millimeter. The 4 millimeter is a little bit too thick, and we get them in rolls, so we can put columns, full size columns, and other decor in it. Mattress bags are great. So are the high float bags. Hi, Keith. I'm High Float. Love your product. We're almost there. Oh, I think I have enough. Oh, nope. Okay, I think I gotta blow one more. And that would be my 7-inch chrome. I put a box over my precision air because it gets kind of loud when the microphone is right next to it as well. So we are set at, I'm set at 0.3. Oop, what happened to my pedal? Huh, I lost my pedal. Sorry. There it is. Oh, sorry about that. I had it, I think I had it down to 1. Okay, there's a, I won't show you that right this second. I'll show you in a little bit. I always like to tie a couple different ways for different reasons. So I will show how to tie a 5-pack if you want to make them really, really tight in the center. Okay, so these two in here. I'm gonna lift that up. There we go. Okay. I can say it's perfect. Well, I can make it a little shorter now. See, all I have to do is unscrew this and pull it in a little bit more, and obviously pull my base plate in, and then tighten it up again. Actually, I don't want it that tight. There we go. Voila. Oops. I lost my 5-pack. All right. We're on it. Okay. All right. So with that, we are done. We're going to next just do a spiral with our 260s. So we're going to want a wild berry, a chrome purple, and a chrome mauve. They don't have to be inflated because we don't have a lot of room to cover. It's harder to hold them like that. I hope that was me. I live in a good area, so there's not a lot of crime here, which is good. But it is 3:44 in the morning. So I'll tie these two together and do this again for the next side. I'm only going to do 3. Don't need to do 5, even though it's a 5-pack. Sorry, I don't need to not face you guys. Come on, you can do it. Ah, I lost my. No. This is some nitrogen for anybody who was asking. I have blowers, but I like nitrogen, and the reason I like nitrogen is because it will make these last longer. So try to use nitrogen when I can. I'm going to make them a little soft. Supple. Okay, pull them into your balloon. Just go into 3 areas, separate areas. Like you normally do. Okay. So they're each in between a different balloon. Okay, you're going to spiral, but when you spiral, you're going to want down, okay? Push, spiral, and push. And you're kind of going to more wrap it than you are. Push, down. Don't try to keep them in order. Try not. It's a little tougher on the top. Just push. Down. Okay. Then, like always, come back in. Ah. Should have the same tightness. I want them, when you push them down like that, you make it a little fatter. Okay. Instead of such a tight spiral. Sorry. Get that one out. And twist. You're going to twist all 3 of them together into each other, which you can't see. And then we're going to cut. going to tie a knot. Sorry, nobody can see this, and excuse my back. Bring it back up. Adjust them a little bit as needed. All right. So make sure that they're fat. Okay. Next set. Don't get our spiral. Will be purple. Pink. Actually, it's going to go the other way around because Luke suggested, as he is absolutely right, the spiral in the opposite direction is more inviting. Spiral. Okay, I'm pushing and wrapping more than I am push down and wrap. Push down, wrap. And I'm going to come up, lift off, and I left my scissors. Tie them all together, and come back up and wrap them into the bottom. All right, you feel it, can't see it. If you want to make it a little fatter, you can just push it down a little further. And we're good to go. All right. Okay, last but not least, piece de resistance. Piece de resistance. I don't like it. Is we're going to take our turrets. We have two. Make sure these are flush. And this is why I like the pole to be taller. So we can set that down, and it sets nicely on that. Okay? A lot. You don't have to connect it. You don't have to do anything. It kind of sets. And even if somebody knocks this over, it's still going to be perfect and stay there. Kind of a little weird talking to myself. Same thing here. Voila. Okay. Put it on there. Cool, huh? Right, and there you have your castle. Yeah. Nestle this over a little bit. You want to make sure this is straight. You can make, little circles in there. You can add some detail into it as well. But it is a fun photo frame. And what I did was, and I'm not going to show you her because she takes too long to make. And I got a lot of other stuff to do. Here's Rapunzel. Look at Rapunzel. All right. And with Rapunzel, making the hair and that, the only difference kind of in the way, you normally twist your princess and stuff is I used the 6-inch hearts to make it more of a flary dress or whatever. And her bodice is just a single 6-inch heart as well. And this is separate from here. So you can just take a glue dash, which I did not in this case, once you build it, and kind of pull it in towards the sides and let the tension hold her head up as well, and then pull it down and into one of the hearts so that it stays stable. Actually, it needs to be over a little bit. There we go. And then add the flower. Okay. And her hair, of course, is very long. So it's just a simple braid. Connect 3. You have 3 of the 160s. I really don't want to do anything. But every time you come to the end of your, I'm sorry, 260, 160. Every time you come to the end of your 160, make 4 bubbles to attach it to the next braid. And then you just braid her hair. Sorry, mostly girls would kind of get this, but guys, except the Twister, they all get it. All right. And as you do that, you want to pull and twist. All right, so you get a nice tight, and kind of giving it a little tension. I'm not quite. Sometimes I lose my braid. Sorry. Once you get to the end, twist. These tendrils if you want. This one kind of has to go. Ouch. I didn't want to do that. I think I ended up losing that one. Sorry, Rapunzel. I'm not going to replace her. Put a pinch twist to finish it off and lock it in place. Around. And a little pinch there. All right. Very nice long hair. This is also a 5-pack of the 6-inch hearts. So it starts with 3 pink, 2 purple, then you go to 2 pink, 3 purple, 1 pink, 4 purple. I'm going to take a chrome. Okay, she's going to set off to the side. And we are going to tie a 260 into it to attach her. Kids go apey over this. And I'm sorry, I love princesses. I love Disney because we're so close to Disneyland. But the reason I like princesses, I have 3 girls. So it's always fun. Sorry I didn't put a face on her. We'll get there. Okay, so once you have her, oops, this one came wrong. Touched it. All right, wind it around. The lens so that you can probably could have used another one. Of course, you want to tie this in. Always a better option than setting it in there. All right. Okay. All right. Here is your photo op. And there we go. Put flowers in. I like to add a little bit, not just balloon flowers, but because Rapunzel has, actually kind of want her braid to show a little bit more. But she has these great flowers in her hair. Turn and twist. So just get some, these don't have any, unfortunately, don't have any stems to them. You kind of want to keep some stems to put in, just like in your organic. Just gonna put it here where it shows. You can also take glue dash them in as well. I had little teeny flowers, but we're not going to do that. We're going to move on. Oh, here's one. If you do, you can get these little teeny flowers and just, sorry, I'm here. Just take a little glue dash. There's these little floral flowers you can get from most stores. And if you want to add some dean to it, I'm just going to add it right here. Okay. Because she always has a lot of nice, pretty flowers in them. Anyway, there we go. Okay, next, yay. So this is, shoot, I have 15 minutes. Okay, so this is a hula hoop. You can get it at any Walmart. And it's a great centerpiece option. Okay, and for other things as well. So I just took the tape off and it comes apart. All right, get rid of the rocks. Oh, this one has lots of rocks. I think this has way too many rocks. The last one had like 4. This one has like a whole thing. I guess I'll be cleaning the shop tomorrow. Anyway, so you can open it up. And we are going to I have this made just for that purpose. All right, so here is a centerpiece. I'm actually going to have to, sorry, maneuver this around a little bit so you guys can see. Put that there. I may need it lower because I am just too short. Okay, am I over? Oh, okay, good. Sorry, guys. Okay. 10 minutes. Hey, don't I get to go over a little bit? All right, so here we go. What we're going to do with the hula hoop is This is the 90-degree flange, or the T flange that I was telling you about, like this. And it's on a pole, and we set it down. All you have to do is stick this inside, voila, and make your hoop. And tighten it down onto the hoop. I think my my little wing nuts or my eyelet screws are a little not long enough, but this will work. Okay, we're gonna make a hoop. Am I allowed to go over just a little bit? My man. Okay, so here, take. No. Okay. There we go. We're gonna work this in really fast. There we go. That being said, I'm jumping my thing. All right. So these are like at a 0.1. These are 5-inch pearl azure. These dark blue ones. And these are set at about a 0.3 on the blue. This is going to be a fire drill here. Oops. I'm going to, I gotta turn it so I can see. Okay. One more in there. Like that. Then we're gonna kind of fill in this option. 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest are gonna be just the pearlite glue. You kind of want to keep that centered. I wanted to show you this, but we're gonna have to get moving here. We'll finish that off in a second. Okay, so fast and furious is what's happening here. I'm going to, I think everybody can see me. So this is the duplicate circle, duplicate pack, I guess. This takes a little bit of practice, and especially if I'm going at this pace. So once set at, the pink is set at 0.1 with a 5-inch. So you have to squeeze it out and make sure. Can I get some like that fast music? Okay, I'm doing this with mono. I like to work with mono because it slides. It's nice and easy, but it also catches if you lock it in place. Oops. I'm gonna have to do this facing me. Do, 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 do. Like packing, like I said, the same person should pack this. I'm not seeing you if you gave me my 5 minutes. They'll just cut me off. I'm sorry, there is 24 of these in this particular design. Oops. Hey, oh, am I over? Darn. Can I show you one thing? Oh, I got 2 minutes. There just ain't one. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys what this, we'll have to deal with this in a second. Last one. Okay, so you're going to bring it around into a circle and I'm going to tie it. Hold on. Don't cut me off. Quick. I got it. Okay, stop. Woo. Sorry, guys. All right, this is going to go in here. You want to move it 3 in, like this. Voila. Okay. And the next one, same thing. Sorry, I have to do this fast. And you're not going to see the whole design. You guys going to call me? Hold on. So it goes 3 in. Let me get it set. All right, like that. You want to finish off your circle right here. Then the party princesses get tied in like that. And then you just add a little embellishment. All right, that's it. Hold on. Just making your little 260 curl. We're gonna have a little star right there, and just add a little fleur-de-lis. Oh, am I over? Yes!
Hi,
Thank
Amanda.
you.
I know you
Amanda.
probably can't hear us.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Love having you.
A
Can't
big
hear
thumbs
you,
up
but-
in the comments, please, for Amanda, because she's
Yeah,
worked so
guys.
fast, so hard.
Exactly. Give her tons of positive feedback in there. If you loved it, give her a golden nugget, give her a high five, give her a thumbs up, and if you really liked it, drop a like on the live stream too.
So
We
much to
really
do in
appreciate
such
it.
little time, and we want to make sure that we get everybody in, because we don't want to miss them, because we've got our deadline to get to tonight.
Yes.
Can't miss it.
The thing is, guys, is that honestly, we don't want to cut anybody off.